Hello, Education 1030 students. I hope everyone has had a very nice long weekend, a great Labor Day weekend. So I just wanted to get on here and walk you through what you will be doing for the first unit. So this week is a shorter week because we were off for Monday and Labor Day. So we will actually be starting Unit 1 this week. Now, as you've read and have seen in the course materials will always open on Friday. So every Friday you will have course materials opening. So with that being said, you will have the weekend to work on it if you want, and all of the assignments will be due on Thursday. So this Thursday, you will have your assignments that are due. So you will have your quiz and your chapter assignment. So after we complete, so Thursday the 5th, so that doesn't give you a lot of time if you haven't been working on it. That's why I thought it would help you if I gave you a video to kind of just walk you through what you're going to be working on this week. So every unit, we have 4 chapters, and each chapter you will have an assignment and a quiz. Now, the assignment might be something that you submit to the Dropbox, or it could be a discussion board. And then you will have a quiz on the chapter. So you do need to make sure you've got your textbook and purchased it. We do use the textbook in this course. So Unit 1 starts out with Chapter 1. We're going to cover Chapters 1, 12, 3, and 4. Now, one of the reasons we skip right to Chapter 12 is because it covers career exploration, which is a big part in this course because you have your big career exploration project. So that's why we go ahead and do Chapter 12 next week. So I want to go ahead and look at Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is really essentials for college success. What do you need? What are the benefits of having textbook and resources at your fingertips, at your institution? That really makes this big transition you're in right now to college very successful. So whenever we talk about resources, we're really talking about not only the resources that your instructors offer you for your class materials and content, but also what kind of campus resources can help you as a college. So I have every chapter I have laid out very linear for you. So if you look here, under the unit, you will have the chapters, and under each chapter, you're going to have a section where you have resources for you, learning resources. So this first section is going to be the chapter and the name of the chapter, and underneath it, it's going to give you a description. It gives you a synopsis of what the chapter is going to be about, what learning resources are available to you, what kind of assignment are you going to have to be submitting. If there's extra videos that help you, you can watch those, and then your quiz. Now, the quizzes are timed. They are multiple choice, but you get multiple times and attempts to take it within that quiz window. So you have unlimited access during that time, and your highest attempt is recorded for that quiz grade. So that's why I try to encourage students, if you didn't do so well in the first quiz that you took, go ahead on the second and give it a second try. Attempt it more than once so you could get a higher quiz grade. But you'll see here you have activities, or learning resources that help you. You have the learning outcomes, what your objectives are for this activities that you're going to be doing, and how they're related to the student learning objectives in the course. You have PowerPoint slides, a reading organizer, some videos, and then underneath you will have your chapter assignments, which lets you know what you will have to do and submit. So this week you will be submitting something to Dropbox. So I want to take a second before I get into the assignment and show you these resources. And this will be laid out the exact same for all the chapters in the course. So the first one is going to be what we call a reading organizer. A reading organizer is an outline. It's a study guide for you to help you. So as I mentioned, we use the textbook, and the quiz questions come from the textbook, and the questions from the text are really coming from this outline, and I laid it out to help you. And it kind of lets you know the most important things that you need to be focusing on inside the chapter. And I encourage you to use this for two reasons. It's a great study guide, but also this here, you could use it to help you study for the exams because you're going to see these questions on the quizzes. And the quizzes, when you take them and you do well, you might see that same question again on the exam. So that's why I encourage you to complete these organizers because they help you as a study tool. The second thing is that if you are completing these outlines for each chapter we do, when it comes time to take the exam and you submit to me that you've been doing it, and I'll let you know when it's time to submit them, and you've been completing them, you get bonus points on the exam. So there, right there are two great reasons for you to be completing these outlines. We call them reading organizer, but they're outlines. The other thing I offer for you is the PowerPoint slides. You can download them and save them. This is going to be helpful for you to kind of just give you an overview of the chapter, but also if you are still trying to wait on your textbook this week, I would highly suggest you use these to help you study for your quizzes or for your quiz. This is really going to be useful for you. So you have your reading organizer, your outline. The other thing I give you as a learning tool are what we call videos. These videos are connected to our topics, our content of what we are trying to accomplish and learn for that chapter. So the two videos I have for you is how to set SMART goals and then a student's guide to the first year of college. So I have them here for you. They're usually no more than 3 to 8 minutes. They're very short. So I just find that these videos are helpful and give you a little deeper connection to the content in which you are learning about. The other thing that we are going to see is chapter assignments, and you'll just click on it. You can also navigate under each chapter right underneath the units on the table of contents. You can also navigate it that way as well. So when you click on chapter assignments, you're going to see three things. You're going to see the actual assignment that you will have to download because you will be typing in the actual assignment or document, and it's going to be a Word document. A lot of times here you'll see there's a little description telling you that there's a rubric attached so you'll know how you're going to be graded on the assignment. You will have a quiz, so there will be a link to the quiz. It will show you when the quiz opens and when it closes. And then last, you will have the link to turn your assignment in. Now, not every time will you be submitting an assignment to the Dropbox. Sometimes you will be doing a discussion board, so just keep that in mind, but it will be laid out essentially the same way. So for the assignment this week, we talked about how it's essential for college students to use resources. So there are resources that your institution like Water State provides. So in this worksheet, you're going to hit download and it'll pop up. And when it does, when you download it, you're going to open it and you're going to go to the Water State homepage. So you can type this address in and you're going to use this chart and you're going to complete it. Now this chart wants you to locate these resources for you, right? So where can you find the Student Success Center? Where can you find the writing lab? Where is the math lab, the tutoring? Where is IET located? So when you're filling this out, I don't only want you to notify me as far as the building and office number. Give me their telephone and email address if that's listed there. And then I want you to write a short snippet about what services that these offices provide to you, right? So what does the writing lab do for you, okay? And when you are locating these, you will see that it gives you a description of each resource in each area. So just make sure that you're looking at that. Now, I said that you had to use the Water State homepage. So if you see here, the Water State homepage pops up. There's many ways to navigate inside of the homepage, but what we're trying to get you used to is navigating where you would find these areas. Like, so if we were looking, say, at Writing Lab, which tab would you click on that would take you to writing lab, right? Or the library. Um, so these are things that I want you kind of navigate, and you will have to go through it a few times. Some students like to use the search bar to search for it, but you have to kind of dig in there on a few of them. But I want you to really click on plenty of the tabs here and many of them because I want you to get familiar with how it's laid out and the links take you to which place that you need to get to. So once you have this typed and completed, that's what you are going to save to your device and you will submit it to Dropbox. Now, I mentioned that you do have a link here, so you could just click on the link and then you would upload and submit it that way. So I'll show you what it would look like on your student view. So if you were to click on the Dropbox, you will hit upload, and then you will find your assignment that you saved, hit open, and the assignment will pop up, and then you'll hit submit to Dropbox. So that's how you would submit your assignment. There is other ways to do it. The easiest way is the link, or you can just go to assessments in Dropbox, but then you'll have to locate it. So that's why it's just easy to use the link provided for you. So that's what you're going to be doing this week for your Unit 1, Chapter 1. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and I'm available to help you and assist you any way that I can. All right, guys, I hope you have a great week. Until next time, take care.